First of all, I want to thank you guys for all the support that we've got so far. I've only had this video blog going and the Facebook group open for a week and a half, a little bit more, and already there's tremendous support. Lots of people are subscribing. We've got tons of hits on the uploads, which is good, and lots of members in the group on Facebook. So thanks. That's number one on the list. Number two, I figured I'd take this opportunity to reach out to some sponsors. It doesn't have to be you directly, but maybe somebody you know would be able to help in some of these departments. So I'm going to let you know what we're looking for and what we need. And then towards the end, what will help to make the trip better for you guys, as well as anybody else who wants to stay up to date on what's going. So let's get that started. So number one on the list of sponsors that we're looking for is a vehicle. We need a fairly large vehicle to pack everything we need for the 8-month trip. Preferably something reliable. Right now I've got a little hatchback and it won't have enough space or the guts to make the trip, unfortunately. So any help on any leads in this department will be invaluable. So that's the first one. So the second item on the list is a trailer. It would be very, very beneficial for us to have somewhere to prepare food and sleep without having to set up a tent every night in a new location, as well as just, somewhere to kind of change and still be mobile. So that's the second item. So the next item is actually something that pretty much anybody can be a part of. What I'm looking for is sponsorship for gas, meaning gas cards. Any company that goes coast to coast or close to it, that's what we're looking for. Gasoline is going to be probably one of the most expensive parts of this trip, unfortunately. It seems like a waste, but it's necessary. So any assistance in this department is going to help significantly. So if somebody out there knows somebody who works for one of the gas companies in Canada, by all means send them my information or send me theirs. But otherwise, anybody out there who is wanting to kind of help the trip happen successfully, this would be a very good way to do it. Moving right along, the next one is another one that anybody out there can help with. I have approached a potential sponsor for a partial donation for what it's going to take to cross the country, but this next one is food. So I'm going to be consuming upwards of 6,000 calories a day, and that gets expensive. I will have a minimum of one other person on my crew, meaning somebody to control the support vehicle at any given time. So they're going to have to eat too, and we aren't going to be taking money out of the account that I've got started for donations. So any contribution in the form of like a food gift card for one of the major food retailers would be super helpful. So in order for me to keep this video blog going while we're in the middle of nowhere, we're going to need mobile internet in the form of, you know, the little rocket sticks that they have. This is something that is going to help to keep you guys informed. We don't need it to make the trip happen and to make the trip successful. But in order for the trip to be very successful, and in terms of reaching as many people out there as we can, this is the best way to do it. And this is probably one of the only means for us to do this. So I'm going to be looking into trying to get a sponsor going on this front, but I can't guarantee anything like that. So if not, that's going to be another overhead cost that we've got going into this thing. As you can see, there's quite a few hidden costs with an endeavor such as this, especially an endeavor that takes upwards of 8 months plus, who knows. That's why it's important for me to kind of go out on a limb and see if there's anybody out there who can make a difference in one of these areas. So thanks for your time, and we're going to get to some fun on the run vlogging very, very soon. I'm just working out some camera details, so we'll see you then.